Hey, the Gundam Boy here today. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for 700 subscribers. I'm surprised that there's really that much attention that I'm getting for making some of the videos, and it's really nice to see some of the comments. We have people saying, finally a video that says it's simple, or a video that says it's straightforward, and I was like, that's great, because some of you guys, like me, work, come home, and play games, so we don't really have that extra time to really listen to all the extra jibber-jabber between. So I like to keep it clear, I want to keep it concise, but I do want to apologize, because I've been hammering down a lot of caffeine lately, and a lot of melatonin. And while I'm editing these videos, I make the video information wrong sometimes, so I'm gonna try and not be cracked out of my mind of making these videos anymore, so that I make sure the information's right. Because if you watched my probably three of my videos covering like all the weapons and stuff like that, there's a lot of people in the comments that are correcting me on small things that I've missed or said. So take a look back, double check, and read that so that you get the real like right idea. Sorry for the person who's trying to help me pronounce the name of the bullets that come out of the Halt shotgun. I will forever read that as flea shit after you tried helping me. So, yeah, my bad. I'll be sure to like actually make it good. I especially wasn't expecting as much attention that it was getting either, so I was kind of thrown off by that. To celebrate 700 subscribers, we're gonna be doing a tier list. Oh god. And not just any tier list, we're going to be doing a tier list on everybody's favorite item in the game, the boosters. So, to start, we have Helldivers Space Optimization. I hate to do this, but I want to put it in C tier. It is a little strange that you need a booster that will take up an entire slot on a teammate to come into battlefields with full ammo, full stims, and full everything. I never realized how awkward that is to have as a booster. Why did they just give it to us like that? I hope that's a change. Maybe they do in the future, or completely just like rework it. Maybe change Helldivers Space Optimization to have something more unique. Or I doubt it. I you know how long it took for them to change the Liberator Penetrator? That took forever. So that's probably not happening. Yeah, it takes up a space that could be used for anything. Why? What did I do? I fucking hate this shirt. It makes me look like Nikocado Avocado. Popeye's chicken sandwich. Popeye's chicken sandwich. Next we'll do motivational shocks. I will say this motherfucker belongs in A tier. Especially if you're going up against bugs. If it was against, like, if this tier list was mainly for bots, trash ass, because there's nothing that slows you down. But this is just an in general, motivational shocks have saved me so many times from being run down by all the bugs that spit that right on top of you. A grade booster right there, as there's a lot of times, since you don't know what planet has what kind of bug on each mission, right? Having motivational shocks is a good way to counter the spitting bug. This fucker, that guy, just wanna. This is great. This is loved. We need more logical boosters. Run fast. Suck my ass. I think this is vitality enhancement. That goes... Oh no, that's stamina enhancement. Up into A tier. We don't have any fucking cards. We have to run everywhere. Yeah, I want the fucking stamina enhancement. It's just unbelievable that the game has been out this long and we have not got a card yet. Where's our card, huh? And even like... smaller maps can feel like a hassle sometimes if you have to walk through the marsh and all the shit of snow. Stamina is great, especially if you're running away from chargers. That fucker will run you down, but if you have this, you cannot be stopped. You are a speed demon. Anyways, next we have, I think this one is muscle enhancement. I'd say this one goes into a B tier, as not all planets are as difficult to walk on as others. Like, I know some planets, they have, like, just a little, like, marsh of, like, mud, so you walk through it like it's glue. But it is B tier because there is a lot of planets where it's like that. Snow, the jungle, and it's just a great item to have on your team, especially if you know you're going to go into somewhere like a snow planet. All that powdered snow can go up your ass. Let's see. Next we'll do drugs. All right, A tier. I say it's A tier. Since you can stim yourself now more often, I think it's better. You can run faster, regain all your stamina, run quicker, take less hits while you're going. Like the damage reduction, if you're trying to get away, experimental infusion's great. Next up, we have expert extraction. This goes into trash ass category because it is only good on one mission, and that is eradicate. No. What the fuck was the name of that one mode? Search and destroy. The most it really does is decrease the amount of time it takes for an extract to pick you up. I really don't. It's like a minute off sometimes, but you're still waiting for maybe for like 1 or 2 minutes. I don't know the exact numbers. Correct me in the comments if you know what that is. Unless you're impatient. If you're really impatient, this fucker's S tier for you guys. But guess what? I got the patience of a fucking elephant. I don't think elephants are actually that patient, actually. As an item, as a booster for active combat use, sorry, flexible reinforcement budget. This one will have to go into C tier, because unless you're playing Super Helldive, I really don't see why you would be out of lives by that point. Unless you have like a major skill issue. I'll read it. Reduces time until new reinforcements are granted once they've been depleted, which means you guys are already probably at 1 Helldiver. And it's just kind of like most people tend to leave when it gets down to that anyway, so if you're the only guy that has this, why do you have this? Next up, we have increased reinforced budget. We'll put this one in front of that garbage. And I only say that because what this one does is it increases the number of available reinforcements you have active. Now, it's okay. I mean, it's great if you're playing solo. Let's look this up. Does it actually only increase by 1? That's cap. Hold on. Wait. Let me check Helldivers real quickly. Oh my god, it is just by 1. It goes up by 1. Trash ass tier. That's garbage. What? That's actually a really bad booster. See, I'm learning stuff. That's offensive to me. That makes me mad a little bit. Draw some angry eyebrows. Alright. Next up, we have UAV Recon. I know this one. I know what this one does. But I'm sad, because it could be a cool idea, but I put it in C tier. As you know, the UAV in Recon, it increases your bubble of range to detect enemies. The enemies I can see on the flat fucking open world. You know, it's just... Some of these maps are really flat and open. Like, a UAV booster does not help anybody, but the most you can do is detect whether a patrol's coming, or scan how many enemies are outside the base. That's cool. It's great. It's ass. It's ass. I'm tempted to move it in the trash ass just that closely, but it actually has more utility than the two of the fuckers at the bottom of the list. Would you not? My cat is scratching my old PC. Stop that. Go away. Do you need some attention? Do you need some attention? What? Getting back to it, localized confusion is also pretty poo-poo, if you think about it. I'm pretty sure I saw a video where on Helldive, right, level 9, the assumption was that localized confusion disrupted enemy patrols when it first came out. Because it doesn't explain any more thing beyond its decreases the encounters that you have. So, when I first got it in my Warbond, I was like, hey, I don't notice jack shit from this thing. What the fuck is going on? Turns out, learning this today on the 11 or April, no, sorry, learning this November 12th, that this item, this shite, only increases bot reinforcement and bug reinforcement times. It increases the time that they will call in another patrol, or sorry, another backup group to help them. Because this map is so big, by the time you encounter another patrol, they're gonna call in anyways. Right? They'll be like, hey, these fuckers are over here! It's just useless. It just seems kind of pointless. Well, next up we have Vitality Enhancement, and let me put this motherfucker in A tier because it does reduce a lot of damage. Pretty sure it just, like, prevents your bones from shattering from simple attacks, and I think it does have a reduced damage you take, so damage reduction is really great, especially for you people who run around in your light armor like rats around the map. Having that extra, like, oomph against attacks is really good to have. So yeah, I'd say it's an A tier item. I mean, looking at this list as of now, it's kind of depressing. Kind of depressing, the stuff that we bring in. I have no comment. Next up, we have Dead Sprint. I am gonna be dead honest. I do not like Dead Sprint. The guns are great from the Warp On, but Dead Sprint kind of kills it. Dead Sprint is just kind of a useless item if you're going up against bots and bugs. Say you are trying to outrun something like a horde of hunters. Most times, I think hunters will catch your ass. They're gonna get you. And you're draining your health rapidly, by the way. It's a pretty fast health drain. You'll get hit in the back. And that'd be it. You're dead. Same thing with bots, and even more deadly with bots. If you're running away from a bot that's trying to gun you down, they are more likely going to hit you because you're not shooting back at them to make them spray their shit everywhere, right? Like a pubescent child seeing a woman for the first time. Outside of combat, run around as much as you want. You're scouting around, grabbing shit, and do what you gotta do. It just barely makes it in the sea. It's so bad. I don't like it. I really don't like it. Alright. Next up, we have Fire Bomb Hellpods. Alright, guys. This one goes into A tier. Don't you guys just love arson? Don't you guys just love burning everything on the map? It's just the ultimate weapon. Drop your pods already on top of the enemies, right? You do it to hulks, you do it to tanks, you do it to unaware automatons. It's the ultimate booster. In fact, I'd say it goes at the top of A tier. Actually, you know what? I'll create this motherfucker his own list. Let's make this motherfucker S tier. Yeah, let's put him up there, because this is for the GOATs. This is for the gods. This is for the people who know how to fucking use this item. A is for ass. They've been cooking with armor designs, with the buffs and the upgrades, but they need to go down to the department and check their boosters. I don't use, like, in my team dynamic, we use Hellpod space optimization because we would like to have full ammo. We have motivational shocks when we're going up against bugs. We use the drug to make us more survivable in, like, high intensity situations. And then we use the vitality enhancement to eat a bit more damage. Everything in trash ass and ass above is... Do you use it? Because I don't use it at all. That is the end of my... Oh, that is the end of my video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, blah, 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 monetization, blah, blah, blah. Let me know what you guys think about the boosters, the current state of boosters, and maybe what you'd like to see added as a booster. I personally would like to have a booster that is like a personal energy shield. It kind of mimics the bubble shield, but it doesn't provide that, like, big cover, and it takes more shots, or it takes less shots to destroy it. That'd be pretty cool. Otherwise, yeah, good luck diving knowing this information. You guys all have a great one.